Hi, it's Robin Cooper with Equip 222, here to share 8 classroom best practices for parents. You were chosen for this Equip 222 Homeschool Hive because we saw that you share our core values. We don't require that you have prior experience, but if this is your first time in a cooperative, you may have a ramp-up period to the work and commitment it requires. But like all worthy things, you should feel fulfilled in the work and not just only drained. The ultimate ends of education include answering life's questions. Who am I? Who made me? What was I made for? Forwarding truth to the generations by penetrating the hearts of children with the word and love of God. Preparing God's children for eternity, and teaching children self-governance, because without it they will never act a wise part of society, great or small. Beyond penmanship and grammar, a child should have a name, an individual identity bearing God's image, a place in the context of history, in the timeline of God's story to help him determine his purpose in life, a passion, a love for God, family, and others, and his own story and life purpose. We anticipate you will be able and desire to do these 8 things. Number 1, contribute. You are there to help. Help wherever is possible. Set up, clean up, discipline, clean up your trash, wipe down tables with sanitizer, put supplies away, collect lost and found items and post their picture for return. Number 2, learn the material so you can teach your children at home and fill in as a backup. Number 3, guide the children back to participation. Help with discipline. In the instance children are disruptive, you're going to follow the Equip 222 guideline for discipline. And then realize class leaders may use reward systems as they desire in their own classes. You may be asked to help out rewards in class as well. Number 4, accept and even add as appropriate to that biblically centered worldview with Christ as the center. If you disagree on something or have a question, we actually want to have those conversations with you. But if you want to do it outside of the co-op, outside of the class time, we love apologetics and we want to address those. And I think it's a stimulating, interesting conversation to have. Number 5, embrace the classical model of education. You can learn more about this method and the trivium in the book called A Well-Trained Mind. But also know God is teaching us the Hebraic classical method, the American classical method, and it's slightly different. You can look up the principal approach. It is America's historic method of biblical reasoning that places the Word of God as the basis for every curriculum. Number 6, you can model learning for students. When the students are supposed to repeat the teacher, you repeat the teacher. When the students are answering questions, you're paying attention and looking also. When a class leader is presenting information, you're watching the class leader. Number 7, be present the entire time your child is on campus. That means that you will refrain from unrelated chatter during class. Refrain from using your phone. Stay off your phone. Unless you're using your phone for class notes or pictures of the students for the yearbook, keeping your head in your phone is not okay. Walking in and out of the classroom at will is a problem. Try to stay planted. You may at no point leave your children on campus while you go run and do an errand. In some circumstances, you may have prearranged help for your own child, but in that case, that adult would have paid for and filed their own background check with us and had a notary sign an appointment for short-term guardianship. And then number 8, please refrain from making comments about other parents' medical choices. Please refrain from bringing children who are not signed up for the Equip 222 Homeschool Hive to the campus.